In fresh and unsettling developments from the Ukraine front, Russian President Vladimir Putin's long-standing accusation that NATO troops may be operating in support of Zelensky is gaining new, controversial attention. A British soldier's death inside Ukrainian territory is fueling those very suspicions. London confirms what Moscow has long accused: Western boots, in some capacity, on Ukrainian soil. The UK Ministry of Defence delivered the grim news Tuesday morning. A member of the British Armed Forces has died in Ukraine. The announcement read, "It is with deep regret that we most confirm a UK service member was killed in Ukraine this morning." Officials clarified, the serviceman was not in direct combat. He was observing Ukrainian forces as they tested a new defensive capability away from the front lines. A tragic accident, the statement says, but the details remain heavily guarded, undisclosed, and politically explosive. Prime Minister Keir Starmer expressed condolences. In his message on X, he wrote, "Their service and sacrifice will never be forgotten." Defense Secretary John Healey said he was devastated by the news, sending prayers to the serviceman's family. MP Ed Darvey echoed the grief, adding, "We stand with them and with Ukraine as they resist Russia's unprovoked invasion." The Telegraph reports this marks the first official UK military casualty of the conflict. And while the British government insists its personnel are in supportive roles, Moscow is already calling this proof that NATO is fighting a covert war inside Ukraine. Russia's line is blunt. Western soldiers on Ukrainian ground are legitimate targets. The Kremlin argues every advisor, every foreign trainer is a combatant. It's not the first time the UK's presence has raised eyebrows. Since 2022, London has led Operation Interflex, training more than 56,000 Ukrainian soldiers. The UK has also funneled billions in arms and munitions. At least 40 Britons fighting voluntarily for Ukraine have died in action since the invasion began. For Moscow, all this forms part of one narrative, a proxy war led by the West. For Kyiv, it's a necessary lifeline of survival. But President Volodymyr Zelensky has turned the accusation right back at Russia, claiming Moscow is recruiting thousands of foreign mercenaries to fight its war. According to Ukraine's military intelligence, over 12,000 North Korean servicemen have joined Russian units since last fall. And that's not all. Zelensky alleges that fighters from Cameroon, Ghana, Senegal, Uganda, and other African nations have also been deployed on the Russian side.